Welcome back. Welcome back. We're in the next part of this video series. I think I just decided we're gonna take this thing all the way from 2D plan to full animation. How about that? How about that? So we got a few things we're gonna go over. Okay, but for right now, what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to add doors and windows. So in Max they have the AEC models in here that we're gonna go ahead and use. So let's go ahead and go. All right, let's just take a look around here on our model. I've been kind of looking at it and saying, okay, how should we go ahead and start? And I think the best thing to do is just to go ahead and start. So what we'll do is we're going to go and we're going to take this floor, we're going to hide it, and then we're going to take these interior walls and we're going to hide them as well. Okay, now first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and hide the patio, and we'll hide this door layers as well. All right, so now we've got the door select, we've got the exterior walls selected, so we're going to go over here to the to the command panel. We'll go to the modifier tab, and while with the exterior walls selected, let's click on our modifier drop down. We're going to come down, we're going to find the slice modifier, and there it goes. We're going to click on the slice modifier, and it's going to, if you see the little orange square that's come around the base of the walls, that's where we're at. Okay, so now if you go back over to the command panel and look where the slice modifier has been added, you can click on the plus sign next to it and it'll give you the slice plane. Okay, so with the slice plane highlighted, it gives you some options down here, and we are going to go straight over to the move up at the top, the selected move. We'll do a right click on it so that it pulls up our move transform, and we're gonna come up to the top of the doors and windows. So for this one, we're gonna go 6 feet 8 inches. Okay, if you notice, it just did a nice cut around every wall that we have. Okay, so and it put that, so this is how we're going to block out our doors and windows. All right, now we're going to click on the slice plane. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add a second modifier in there, and that modifier is the slice modifier. Okay, slice. Okay, so now again it's down at the base. We're going to come over to our selected move, do a right click, and it's still there. So we're going to go 1 foot 8 inches off the ground. Oops. You see, there's a mistake. What I did not do was click inside of my slice modifier to get to the sub slice plane. All right, so now you see that's highlighted. Now you're able to move that. Now you're able to move that slice plane without moving your entire object. Okay, so we're gonna raise it up 1 foot 8 inches. Good. Now, as you can see, we have a line around the top and we have a line around the bottom, exactly where we need for the tops of our doors and our windows, and also for the bottom of where our windows are going to be. So let's go ahead now and we'll click on this modifier. I'm sorry. We'll just do a right click. You'll do a right click. We'll go to convert to editable poly, and there we go. Okay, me, just out of habit, and this isn't something you have to do, but with the way that I do my modeling and my materials, I go ahead and assign all the polygons in my exterior walls to the #1 material ID slot. Okay, so when you click on that, and it shows you that you're now going into the sub level of the polygons that you've selected. Over here where it says select ID, you're able to enter in the ID for the polygon you have selected. Well, right now we don't have any polygons selected, but the minute I touch a polygon, you see it just put an ID in there for it. Okay, if I come over here, or come in here and come over here, right now You see that every time I select one, it shows what the ID for it is. I'm going to hit right here. You see it doesn't show anything at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a Control A on my keyboard because I want to select all of the polygons. Okay, there we go. Control A selects all the polygons, and as you can see right here, it doesn't give you a number because some of the polygons are on 3 and some are on other numbers. Okay, you won't know which number it's on until after you've clicked on it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set each material ID to 1 for this particular object. So for our exterior walls, I'm going to use the material ID of 1. Now, because our exterior walls in this particular model is going to double as both an interior, part of the interior wall and part of the exterior wall, I will end up going and changing those. But for now, we're going to leave it at 1. Okay, so I'm going to hide this, and then I'm going to unhide my interior walls. Okay. So for my 3D interior walls, I've just, wait, let me go back. I may have been moving too fast. I apologize. Right here, I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to hide my exterior walls. Then I'm going to right click again, go to unhide by name, and then I'm going to select my 3D interior wall. Okay. Once I select it, they'll show up, and then we're good to go. So now what I'm going to do is pretty much, we're going to do the exact same thing we just did on our exterior walls, except this time we're only going to slice for the top of our doors. Okay. So we're going to go use the modifier tab. We're going to come down, we're going to use a slice modifier. And then we're going to go where? Inside of the sub-object level for the slice. And then we're going to raise it up 6 feet 8 inches. So do a right click, type in 6 feet 8 inches right there in your Z coordinate, because we're moving in the Z direction in this view. And there you go. We have a nice good cut at the height of all of our doors and of all of our doors for our interior walls. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, now that I've closed out, I'm going to go ahead and do a right click, convert to polygon, editable poly. Then I'm going to do what? I'm going to click on the polygon so we can go into the polygon sub-object level. And then I'm going to do a Control A so that it selects every polygon in the scene. And then I'm going to set each of the IDs to a, let's go to a 2. All right. And this will come in handy later, you know, in the next series. But we'll go ahead and do it for now. So right now we have our exterior walls set at the material ID number 1, or the polygon ID number 1. We have our interior walls with the polygon ID of number 2. Okay. You know, let's keep it going. We can kind of get a few things done and out of the way here before we even really get started. I'm going to go ahead and hide the selection. I'm going to go to unhide by name by doing a right click and go to unhide by name. And then we will go to our patio. And you know, like I said, this is kind of my workflow right here. So you don't have to do it like this. You may say, I'm going to wait until after I do all the extra modeling to start converting over to polygons, but this is just how I do it. So I'm going to kind of go through how I do it. And you know, you may like it, you may not. You may want to adopt it, you may not, but to have options are just good. So we'll go right click, convert to poly, same thing. I'm going to go Control All and Control A, and then I'm going to say 3. So now every polygon on this patio is assigned to polygon ID number 3. Alright, I'm going to hide that, and then we're going to go right click, unhide by name. Let's get our floor. Alright, we've got it. We're going to do a right click on it, convert to editable poly. I'm going to select the polygon sub object level. Then we're going to do a Control A to select all the polygons, and then we're going to give the floor a material ID or polygon ID of 4. Okay. Now we're going to click back on that to deactivate the sub object level, and then we're going to hide that. Right click, last one. Now we're going to unhide the ceiling. Same thing. Guess what we're going to do? You got it. Convert to editable poly. Okay, let's go ahead and select that, and let's get all these polygons selected on here. See, I went kind of fast on that one, huh? But guess what number we're going to make? Number 5. Good deal. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get this work done. Okay, let's go ahead and unhide our exterior wall. Okay, now we have pretty much all polygons, you know, so we're just getting ready to go in and create all of our doors and windows. So the first thing we need to do is we need to close everything up that needs to be closed up. We need to get the overheads put in. We need to get all of the bottoms of the windows, those areas filled in as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and we'll click here. Okay. Now click somewhere out here to make sure you don't drag any polygons out of place. Click you'll to create these overheads, these door overheads. You'll click on there, on that polygon right there for that side. Then use your middle mouse button and the Alt key on your keyboard to rotate this around. Now, so using your Control key on your keyboard so that you can select both of these, you're going to click on that one. So now, using your Control key will allow you to individually select multiple polygons. Okay. So now that you've selected those multiple polygons, you can come here. You can click on the bridge command. See, the bridge just gave us our overhead. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing for the bottom of this window. Okay. Using the Alt key and your mouse, your middle button on your mouse. Then you hit the Control key so that you can select both of those polygons, and then we're going to hit the bridge command. So you go ahead and do this, and I'm going to follow along with you as well. And we'll go ahead and get this done together. Okay. Just remember, middle button and Alt, and then Control, and select that neighboring polygon. There you go. Just keep doing it pretty much until you get them all done. Basically, is the way it works. Okay. Doesn't matter what order you do them in, they all have to get done. Just going to kind of go a little slow here. That way you can kind of see each and every time exactly what I'm doing. If you're working on yours while you're watching this video, you know, feel free to hit the pause button if I'm going a little too fast, and complete yours. I mean, I may also go ahead and put a link to the file, and that way, you know, you can be able to download it and be able to work on this exact one. And let's see if we can get the same results. Let's see if we can get some results that's, you know, that makes us raise our level of competition. You know, let me I think I may do that. I love to see some of the results that you guys have. And we're almost done here with the exterior. Got one more there, and we'll hit the bridge command on that. Oh, okay. Let's see if you don't hit it. All right, there we go. Now, okay, I've got one. I think I must have hit that Alt key instead of the Control key. There we go. And this is where our door is to actually enter into the apartment. So now we've gotten all of that. So just to make sure that all our polygons are still on the same set to the same ID that we initially wanted, we can see right here that they are on 1 still. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we can kind of check that out. We can see all of our window spaces are in there. Let's go ahead and we'll hide this, and then we will go to our interior. Alright, and it's going to be the same process, so I'm going to kind of go ahead and speed on through this one. Like I said, I'll probably also put this file up. That way, if you like to toy around with it, or see how, kind of see if your results come out the way mine will in the end, that'll just be a good thing. Again, I'd love to see them. Okay. Just going to get on through all of these real quick, and then that way we can go ahead. My intentions was to do this video to where it wouldn't take that long, but man, hey, if you're anything like me when it comes to this stuff, you just kind of get into it, you kind of get lost in it. I was actually looking forward to coming in here and starting this video series for this thing. I really do think we are going to go ahead and take this deal all the way through to animation. Now you see this right here. What you have to do here whenever you see something like this, because we don't need all of this, so what we need to do is we need to go into the edge sub-object mode. Alright, click on that one edge. Okay, you can click on this edge as well with your control key. Alright, now what you need to do is you need to hit your control key and the backspace key, and that will get rid of these edges. Just like that. Alright, now we can come here, we can click on this polygon now, and it will be clean for us. Alright, hold down the control key, select the one right across from it, and hit your bridge. Alright, let me see how we're looking here. Ah, we missed this kitchen closet here. Alright, and go there, and there, and we'll bridge those two. Okay, is that it? I think that it is. Let's just make sure. Okay, I think that is. Let's see if everything, okay, and everything still remained at 2. Good deal. All right, now remember I had those doors that was on our 2D CAD drawing, and I wanted to keep those in so that I could be able to make sure that our door swings were on here correctly for each and every door. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here to the command panel. Okay, right here where it says standard primitives, we're going to click on that. We're going to come all the way down to doors. All right, now remember, drawing management is crucial. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create the layers. All right, so do a right click on your toolbar, just anywhere on your toolbar, and go ahead and make the layers active. Okay, I like to actually have it in my toolbar. Now right here is where you create a new layer, so go ahead and click on the create new layer button, and we're going to call this 3D doors. Okay, and then we're going to also create another new layer, and we're going to call it 3D windows. Okay, this way we won't have to worry about having any kind of mix-ups, and also it's gonna categorize everything and color coordinate everything for us and make our drawing environment just pleasant. So click on the drop down arrow, because right now we're getting ready to put doors in. So let's go to our 3D doors layer. Alright, so now we have our doors. We're going to use pivot doors at the moment. So let's go and turn our snap on right here. We're going to turn it, click on the snap, left click on the snap, and then we're going to right click on the snap to make sure that the vertex mode is what's selected. Okay, I'm going to click on options and make sure that I don't like the display rubber band item, so, and the enable axis constraints, that doesn't need to be on either. So now we see our door swing from our CAD drawing is this way, so we're going to go, I always get this backwards, but no worries. All right, so it's width, depth, and then height. Okay, that's the order we click in. Let's see if we get that door swing right. Perfect. Look at there. Look at there. Bam. Okay. So let's go ahead and you work on your doors while get this out of the way. Oh. Okay, there we go. That one looks kind of funky, but we'll see. Okay, we'll flip swing. There we go. And now our door is on the right side. Okay, remember, use your middle mouse button and the Alt. Go back to the command panel. Here's another pivot door. We'll go door width, the depth, and then the height. Okay, we can check that swing, and it does open up the correct way. Same thing here. We'll say the door width, the depth, and the height. We'll check that door swing. All right. So, we'd hate to get in the animation and the door opens up right where you're supposed to walk into it, right? So here we go. We're going to go the door width, the depth, and the height. Now let's check that door swing. Okay. There we go. Bingo. All right, we're almost there now. Let me hit that F3 so I can make sure we're hitting correctly. All right, got the width, the depth, and the height. I believe this one is going to have to be, let's see here. Peek. All right, there we go. Getting closer and closer. We're almost done. Okay, we have the door width, the depth, and the height. Let's see if other way. Flip the swing. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I think we are about to miss the kitchen pantry again. I'm not neglecting you. I promise I'm not. Okay. Got the door width, the depth, and then the height. There we go. Now let's see if we open up the correct way. Nope. Gotta flip the swing. There we go. Okay. Let's see, are all of our doors in here? As a matter of fact, you know what? Over here, and I just thought about it, over here is it's a closet, and it looks like, as per the plan, it is a single door that goes in there. I wonder if I can get away with it. Yeah, I can get away with it. Hey, we're artists, right? We're creators, right? How about this? Let's give this closet a bifold door. Yeah, who wants a big bulky door right there to go in the closet anyway? All right, let's see. Look at that. Cool. All right. And I believe we have just done it. We have all of our doors in here. Okay. Well, now we'll need to go to the outside. So what we're going to do is let's just select all. And then we'll hide everything. And then we're going to unhide by name the 3D exterior. And then we're going to put these windows in. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to our 3D windows layer. And the same thing. Apartment complex. We're going to click on doors. Go all the way down to windows. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put fixed windows in here. Same deal. Width, depth, and height. Now let's go ahead and there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and put these on here now. That way the next few that we create, since we are staying uniform, they'll also be the same. Width, depth, and height. I told you this thing was going to run pretty quickly. Even with me talking. Width, depth, and height. Okay. One more. Width, depth, and height. Alright, now what we have here is we still need our sliding doors for our to get in and out of the patio from the living room. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and unhide the interior walls. Okay, and we need to go ahead and fix our door overhead. So let's click here. We just need to bridge those together. We missed that one, but it's okay. We're in control. Alright, bridge. So now we've got that. Let's get out of sub-object mode so we don't drag any polygons out of place and jack up our whole model. And then let's go ahead. Right now we are in the windows layer, so let's go ahead and go over to the doors layers again. Okay. Now let's change from windows to doors. We're gonna this is the entry door here, the front entry door. So let's go. Wait a minute. Just to be on the safe side, let's put our doors in here so we can stay consistent and also follow through with what our plan is saying. Okay, we have a pivot door, width, depth, and height. Let's check that door swing on it real quick. And we're good to go. And now we've got one more door, and it is a sliding door. And so we're going to go ahead and put that last door in real quick. All right. So we've got one more door. We go to sliding, width, depth, and height. Let's check that out. Let's see how this animates. Ah, look at that. It animates the correct side and everything. Okay. Well, now let's go ahead and let's unhide all of our. We'll just go ahead and go to unhide all. Okay. And then now that we have our doors in here correctly, I feel pretty good with just go ahead and deleting those out of the drawing altogether. Out of our model altogether. Okay. We'll go ahead and get a quick save in. Okay. We'll turn on our shaded view, and this is our model so far. This is our model so far. And we can kind of take a look around. We've got our floor, we've got our ceiling, we've got our windows, we've got our doors. And we can zoom in and out of this bad boy, and we can even kind of take a look around if we want to. It's not furnished yet or anything, but we'll get to that. And let's pop the top on this deal and look at it from above. Nice, 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 clean, solid model. It's not a low poly model. This is the full deal here. Okay, so in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to assign materials. We've called out 5 items. So we have 5 items in here that all have material IDs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are our exterior walls, our interior walls, our ceiling, our floor, and also our patio. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to create one material that will basically take care of our building. And then we're going to also begin to modify the material IDs within our model so that we can do some other things, like if we want to have, certain rooms have certain colors. We'll do that. We'll be a little creative. But thanks for watching the video. Go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm planning on putting a lot of stuff up here. I'm just really enjoying the contributions, both on the receiving end and on the presenting end. So go ahead, hit the like and subscribe, and come back and visit soon.